Hey guys, it's Ravenhawk6910 reporting once again. So after I reviewed the Accurascale P-Class tank engine and ordered some rolling stock from Rails of Sheffield, I decided I wanted a second, larger locomotive to go with my small 00 gauge collection. So I jumped back on Rails of Sheffield's website and I found this. This is the Princess Coronation Class 462 Pacific number 46243, named City of Lancaster, made by Hornby in British Railways blue. Listed for £132, which was marked down for the retail price of £220, it seemed like a good direction to go in. The model came DCC ready, so it would need a decoder, of course, to operate properly on my layout. It was then I realized something. Rails of Sheffield have two special services that they offer for a lot of their models they sell. One is their DCC decoder fitting service. This is pretty self-explanatory. For a service fee of around £29, Sheffield will install a DCC decoder of their choosing into the locomotive you've ordered, making it ready to go out of the box on your DCC layout. Second, and more interesting to me, is their weathering service. This service, for around £25 to £30, is where the store's expert modelers will take your purchase and give it a weathered look that appropriately matches the individual model that they're given to work with. The grand total for all of this would end up being £204, or $265.74 USD, which, to me, sounded really fair for what all I would be getting. A beautiful locomotive with DCC on board and custom weathering for realism. This sealed the deal for me. I selected both options and popped the former LMS Pacific into my cart, ordered it, and waited patiently for it to arrive. I ordered the locomotive on January 26th of 2025, and it arrived at my door in the US a few weeks later on February 18th. And here it is, fresh off the boat and ready to be opened, so let's do it. Once you open the packaging, you're greeted with an extra protective box which features a copy of the Hornby label on one end and a special Rails of Sheffield custom weathering sticker. Opening this, we find the actual box the model is in, which is standard for Hornby, but we also see two more Sheffield labels, another one for weathering and one for the DCC installation service. Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh yes, absolutely perfect. So here we are, City of Lancaster in all of its weathered glory. This is what I feel is a good in-service look the locomotive would have had towards the end of the steam era. Granted, I'm not an expert on British steam, as I've said before, so I could be completely wrong, but from what I'm seeing, it looks really good. Anyway, as far as the weathering, I like it a lot. That's all for naught, though, if it doesn't run well, so let's look at the DCC side of things. Rails of Sheffield installed a Rails Connect DCC decoder inside my engine. Just DCC, no sound on this engine. Out of the box, it's set to address 3, so let's see how it handles. The model has a good, slow-speed crawl thanks to the 5-pole motor and a flywheel. It's a little jerky, but I attribute that more to the state of my wiring on my layout. Ugh, I need to stop buying models and fix that. Let's go ahead and get the engine coupled up to some coaches. At the time of recording, I've only got 2 00 gauge coaches, so you'll have to just bear with me. First time coupling achieved. Very nice. Now out on the main line, City of Lancaster can strut her stuff. Overall, I'm very pleased with what Rails of Sheffield has done with this locomotive, and I would highly recommend using these services if you need to. Especially the weathering service, as they do a stellar job making an everyday model look realistic. So yeah, well done Rails of Sheffield, I'm impressed and very happy. Anyway, that's all for today, guys. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you very much for that. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more model railroad related content like this. Until next time, this is Ravenhawk 6910, signing off.